So hi guys, it's Mishy Mommy here. I am here to actually do a comparison or review on two powders in particular. They're powder foundations. There is True Match, which is my go-to that I always use. And that basically pretty much matches my skin color. Why am I doing this way? Matches my skin color. Um, and I've never really wanted to replace it until I started reading up on a powder by Too Faced. It's a cocoa powder, they're calling it. It is not really, I think they stopped selling it for a while. Then they might have brought it back on the website, but I'm not sure because I decided to try to order from Amazon because that's the only place at that time that I could really find the powder. And what Too Faced is calling their powder foundation, they're calling theirs Cocoa Powder Foundation Antioxidant Rich Matte Rose Petal Finish. And I'm not sure how much that antioxidant rose matte, I'm not even saying it right, the rose petal finish, um, I'm not sure how much this played in why the shade is the color that it is. Now, just to let you know the difference in the name of the colors, this is called Cappuccino for True Match, and they are calling this one Deep Tan. Okay, Deep Tan. And this is the shade on the box. Um, if you open up, I must say that the box for this looked to be more my color than the actual shade of what's in here. I did swatch them, and as you can see, just from looking at both side by side, the foundation from Too Faced is a little more on the orangey red side. This right here is the foundation from Too Faced. This is L'Oreal. This is definitely more um, tan. This is what they're calling deep tan for Too Faced. So I think, and I've heard this before, Too Faced might have a little bit more ways to go with testing and looking at their formulas before they actually come up with um, exact matches for those that have a more deep or tan skin tone. I'm going to try this out on camera. I did use my e.l.f. primer. I've already primed my face. This is just a test for the foundation itself. So I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to use a wet sponge or am I going to use a brush. I'm going to figure that out and I'll be right back. I don't want you guys to see me do that all day just to figure something out. So I'll be right back. Okay, after much thought, I decided to use my foundation brush, and that's the Sonia Kashuk brush. I decided to use this one. So on this side is going to be Too Faced. This side is going to be the L'Oreal. So let's start with the Too Faced. And if I come out looking orange, I'm so sorry. Too Faced does come with a mirror, so I'm going to use that. My skin was dry this morning. So hopefully, actually, this is looking a lot better on. I swatched it on my arm or my hand, and I was a little worried when I did that. It's not looking half bad. The reviews for the Cocoa foundation were wonderful. They were stellar. Not very many complaints. And actually, I can feel why. My hands were dry when I swatched it, but since I moisturized my face with Murad moisturizer, anti-aging moisturizer, and then I went back with the e.l.f. blemish control primer. I don't have blemishes, but I just like the way that primer feels on my face. I'm sure there's another type of primer out there by e.l.f. that better matches the facial skin situation that I'm going through, but I chose that and it seems to work. Okay, here we have, I'm not sure if you guys can see. It looks just fine, actually. I am very shocked. So this is going to be interesting how this side looks versus the other now. I am very shocked. Rose petal, huh? All right. So I'm going to not totally clean this, but I'm kind of going to tap it and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I cleaned this as much as I could. Some people would probably suggest not, I'm going to use the Too Faced mirror, but I'm putting the L'Oreal on the other side of my face, this side now. It is a little bit on, yeah, I can see the difference in the shade so far. I'm blending it out though. See if you guys can tell the difference. I am noticing the difference in quality at this point, but I'm going to save my comments about the quality until I'm done. My opinion of the quality, I may add, just my opinion. I don't even know what I'm going to say. Sorry, that is a notification from my phone. Okay, okay. I don't know what kind of okay that was, but so right off the bat, this side of my face, looks a little bit smoother than this side of my face, in my opinion. This side of my face, I like the tone of the finish that it gives, and this is Too Faced side. The Loreal Truematch did not go on as smooth, and I do like the finish that the Too Faced gives. The L'Oreal the L'Oreal side in this area actually broke up a little bit more than the Too Faced. So when I went into this, I went in thinking it's that just looking at the shade difference, that Too Faced was just not going to make it. This has a more orangey red undertone, but it is nothing that comes out in the foundation to where you can see it like that. It actually, I like the finish a lot better. It looks a lot healthier. This side, I never thought I would say this, but my go-to powder might now be the Too Faced in the shade Deep Tan. I don't think there's anything darker. And even if there was anything darker, it probably would be noticeably too dark for my skin. I am leaning towards Too Faced on this one for me, for my skin tone. And what I did do was I looked at the Fit Me shade. I forget what the name of these. And I looked at the Too Faced shade. The Fit Me is just my powder. This is not a foundation. This is a regular pressed powder. It doesn't say it's foundation powder, and this is usually what I use as a setting powder sometimes. These two both have more of an orangey, reddish hue to it. And I do like the Fit Me as well. So I guess I need to open up my mind a little bit because now I'm thinking that I'm going to wear this powder more. I'm going to wear this powder more. So I don't know what this is going to do, but I'm going to finish my face by doing a once over with the Too Faced on this side so I can look a little bit more even when I go out. Um, I can tell you right now that I don't need to do the wear test for comparison because the L'Oreal broke up right in here versus the Too Faced, which stayed together. It was smoother. So there's no reason to do a wear test in comparison because I can tell you right now that the L'Oreal would probably break up a lot faster as the day goes along. So I went on ahead and I used the Too Faced over the L'Oreal Truematch so it looks a little bit more even in color, but I can still see that because I started off with the base of L'Oreal, you can tell the difference. So you can tell the difference. I am not going to put on eyeshadow or anything like that, but for me, looks like I will be giving True Match a rest. Maybe I'll keep this in my purse if I really need it and I don't have anything else. But I think I found a new powder foundation. I do like the way it feels. I am going to wear it all day and see how long it takes to break up, how long it lasts. And it'll be more for this side that only has the Too Faced on it. I'm going to pay more attention to that side. So again, Too Faced is a winner with me. Um, there are deeper skin tones, way deeper than mine. And if this is, and it's not just, there's different levels of color, there's different levels of skin tone. And if this is the deepest that they have, then that's going to be an issue for others because um, I'm I'm almost certain they can make this match my skin tone a little bit better if they did more research. I'm not sure what they're doing now, but this is going to work for me. I do like the way it feels, but I think they should have a little bit more variety on their. I'm not sure about their foundation, the liquid foundation, but The coverage on this seems great. It's just I think they need to work on the tones that they have, the skin tone colors and variations that they have, because it doesn't look like they have a whole lot for the powder foundation. So a winner with me. I'm going to start using this more often. Just wanted to let you guys know that I was doing this, and I hope it helps out anyone else considering. Again, I got this off of Amazon, and I believe that this was $12 versus 30, I believe 30 something online on Too Faced website. So again, I like this. I'm going to do more research to make sure I'm just not in the know about how many shades they have. But from what I saw on the website, this is the deepest that they have. So, but it works for me. It's just they need to have a more wide range of colors, I think, and tones. So I think that I am more impressed with the Too Faced. I've just been using L'Oreal so long, I didn't know if I could get any better out there in the way of powder foundation. I think across the board, every company has more um, liquid foundation than they do powder foundation. So that's probably something that a lot of companies are looking at expanding, because there are people out there that prefer powder foundation over liquid foundation. They are actually out there. I'm one of them. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it, and hopefully you found this video helpful. And we'll see you later on the next video. Bye.